It starts to drizzle and the muck on her windscreen morphs into ugly brown streaks. Ollie's vision begins to blur just as a large hand wraps sharply on the driver's window. She jerks in fright, throwing her weight against the car seat. Then she winds down the window and thrusts her middle finger into Rob's laughing face. "Want to get in?" Her deep voice is even huskier than usual. "Nah, I'm good." He squints at the house. He's wearing a t-shirt and jeans, and goosebumps prickle Ollie's limbs. "I can't believe Queen Jo isn't here." Rob lights a cigarette. "She loves a dead body." "She's at a wedding in the country." "How odd to think she has friends. But hey, maybe you'll finally get a byline." "Maybe." Ollie tips her head backwards, trying to focus. "I saw the body. It's lying in the hallway." Rob looks impressed. "Excellent. I really hate getting out of bed this early just for grievous bodily harm." "And there's a girl on the porch behind the hedge with blood all over her." Rob whistles. $10 says they're prostitutes." "I don't have $10. I'm broke till payday." "You can owe me." She rolls her eyes. Jo wants a hero shot of Bowman and whoever else ends up leading this thing. "Her wish is my pain in the ass." Rob blows a smoke ring skyward. Ollie stares at a black stain on the sun visor, trying to work out what it could be. Rob grins. "Late night?" "Not really." She shimmies in the seat as she attempts to retrieve a tube of lip balm from her back pocket. He laughs. "That's not what your party girl eyes tell me." "Whatever." She smears the balm on her lips and pushes the visor against the ceiling. A wave of anxiety crashes over her. Jo should have sent TJ. No one's going to tell me anything. "Not with that attitude," Rob agrees, yanking open her car door and winding up the window. "Come on, we may as well get some mood pics while we wait for the gory details." A black Land Rover pulls up on the other side of the street. Melissa Warren from the Herald Sun is at the wheel, her dark bob hugging her sharp jawline. Rob pauses to photograph two people from the forensic unit coming out of the house, and Ollie almost runs up the back of him. The day seems reluctant to get started. The sky remains a murky grey, while the light rain has turned to a fine mist. Ollie tucks her notebook inside her jacket, wedging it under her arm. It's 6:39 a.m. Less than an hour since Jo first called, barking orders as Ollie paid the taxi driver and fumbled for her keys in the badly lit entrance to her apartment block. She didn't even shower, just swapped her heels and dress for one of her sister's clean shirts and a pair of suit pants on the clothes horse, spritzed perfume on her wrists, and brushed her teeth. Now her tongue stings from the boiling coffee she bought at the McDonald's drive-thru, and she can still taste the bacon and egg McMuffin she wolfed down. An alarming clamminess is creeping across her body, her hangover threatening to take hold. Melissa Warren sidles up next to them, looking at Ollie with undisguised contempt before casting her eyes skyward as if the gloomy weather is a personal insult. She brushes invisible lint from her tailored jacket and asks, "Where's Jo?" Ollie squares her shoulders. "Out of town." "Shame." Melissa looks pleased. "This is a juicy one." "How so?" Rob cracks his gum and appears bored. "Well, Bowman was first on the scene, so it must be meaty, though of course the cops can hardly afford to dilly-dally at the moment." Melissa lists the recent unsolved homicides, ticking them off on her manicured fingers. She clearly delights in holding court, and Ollie finds her overt confidence both grotesque and magnetic. Ollie's entire cadetship has been a parade of people like Melissa, who sashay through life with an easy smile and answers at the ready. Ollie hopes this characteristic will magically bestow itself upon her at some point, or at the very least, she will get better at faking it. "And," Melissa adds, "a female killer always has the public gagging." She walks ahead, heels tapping assertively on the cracked path. "Good luck, kids," she calls over her shoulder. "Reckon she's a bloody TV anchor," Rob mutters, flaring his nostrils. "Pity about her face." Ollie gives him a look, even though she's certainly not about to defend Melissa. More journalists arrive, their faces alive with the prospect of murder, walking briskly down the wide street flanked by scruffy cameramen. In stark contrast, neighbours emerge from nearby houses looking bewildered. A young couple watch the detectives on the lawn from the front yard of the house next door. Their toddler son, clad in a woolen jumper, nappy and gumboots, smacks a plastic spade against an upturned bucket. 4 elderly ladies, one in a peach...